You don't need a college degree, a fancy resume, or thousands of dollars to start making real money in the United States right now. In fact, some of the most reliable side hustles pulling in anywhere from $500 to $2,000 a month are being run by everyday people who simply understand how to leverage time, skills, and demand. The truth is, in today's economy, relying on just one paycheck is risky. Inflation keeps rising, the IRS still wants its cut, and your 401k alone isn't going to build the kind of freedom most people actually want. So the question becomes simple. What can you start today that actually pays? Let's start with something that's quietly booming across the country: freelance digital services. Businesses are constantly looking for help with things like social media management, basic graphic design, video editing, or even writing simple emails. You don't need to be an expert. Platforms like Fiverr and Upwork have made it possible for beginners to start small and scale fast. Someone who spends just a few hours a day managing Instagram pages or editing short videos can realistically pull in a few $100s in the first month, and with consistency, climb past $1,000 monthly. What makes this powerful is that you're trading skill, not time alone, and once you improve, your rates go up without needing more hours. Now shift your attention to reselling, one of the oldest but still most profitable side hustles. People are making serious money flipping items from thrift stores, garage sales, or clearance sections of big retailers and reselling them online through platforms like eBay, Facebook Marketplace, or even Amazon. The strategy is simple: buy low, sell higher. But the execution is where the money is. Understanding demand, spotting undervalued items, and pricing correctly can easily turn $100 into $300 or more within a week. Over time, consistent resellers build systems, reinvest profits, and scale up to a steady monthly income that rivals part-time jobs, all without needing formal education. Another strong income stream comes from delivery and gig apps, which have completely changed how people earn money on their own schedule. Driving for services like Uber, DoorDash, or Instacart allows you to turn your car into a cash-generating asset. While this does involve active work, the flexibility is what makes it powerful. You can work evenings, weekends, or just a few hours a day. Smart drivers who understand peak hours, optimize routes, and manage expenses like gas and maintenance can clear a solid monthly profit. And yes, you'll need to track earnings for taxes, because the IRS considers this self-employment income. But even after expenses, many people consistently hit that $500 to $2,000 range. Then there's the growing world of print-on-demand and simple online stores. This is where creativity meets automation. You design or even outsource simple designs for t-shirts, hoodies, mugs, or phone cases, and platforms like Shopify or Etsy handle the production and shipping. You don't hold inventory, which means low risk. The real game here is understanding trends and marketing. One good design can sell hundreds of times with almost no additional effort. People who stay consistent, test different ideas, and learn basic marketing strategies can build a side hustle that runs in the background while they sleep, generating steady income month after month. And finally, one of the most underrated but highly profitable side hustles is tutoring or teaching basic skills online. You don't need to be a certified teacher. If you're good at math, English, coding, or even something like video editing, there are people willing to pay for that knowledge. Platforms like Wezant or even Zoom-based private sessions allow you to connect directly with clients. The key here is positioning yourself as someone who can solve a problem. Parents are willing to invest in their kids' education. Professionals want to improve their skills, and students need help passing exams. Charging even $20 to $50 an hour quickly adds up, and with just a few clients each week, hitting that monthly income range becomes very realistic. At the end of the day, none of these side hustles are magic, and none of them pay overnight. But they all share one thing in common: they are accessible. You don't need a degree, you don't need connections, and you don't need to wait for permission. What you do need is consistency, patience, and the willingness to learn as you go. Because in a world where your FICO score affects your opportunities, where inflation eats into your savings, and where job security isn't guaranteed, building multiple income streams is no longer optional. It's necessary. And the sooner you start, even if it's small, the faster you move from just getting by to actually getting.